So I want to go ahead and start off by addressing what Jonathan had to say about U.S. only the U.S. only killing 2 civilians. That's not what I said. The U.S. has only actually claimed that they have killed 2 civilians. They've only taken responsibility for 2 civilian deaths. And then, all actuality, U.S.-led airstrikes targeting the Islamic State group in Iraq and Syria have likely killed at least 459 civilians over the past year. A report by an independent monitoring group said Monday off the Huffington Post. To continue on, American policy has sought to straddle the motivations of all parties and is therefore on the verge. Oh, sorry, wrong part. Oh, my bad. The report by Airways, a project aimed at tracking the international airstrikes targeting the extremists, said it believed 57 specific strikes killed civilians and caused 48 suspected friendly fire deaths. This is all U.S.-led airstrikes. So far, the U.S. only has acknowledged killing 2 civilians in its strikes, 2 children who were likely slain during an American airstrike targeting Al-Qaeda-linked militants in Syria last year. The assessment corroborates the Pentagon's assertion that the primary objective of Russia's President Vladimir Putin, since he launched the air campaign on September 30th, has been to destroy the U.S.-backed militants. They began talking about how Russia's strategy is to do that. But if the U.S. continues to get involved, that's who they're backing. So the U.S. involvement is going to lead to more deaths because Russia has the backing of Syrian government, the Iraq government, and they're all aimed at fighting the militants that are trying to push Assad out. That's only going to lead to more deaths, and the death toll is just going to continue to rise because of the lack of strategies that the U.S. has right now. They're talking about democratic transition. I'll bring attention to both Iraq and Afghanistan. We had zero success in doing that when each time we tried to convert them to a democratic nation, and it was a complete failure. Like he said, there was a power vacuum when we left. What do you think is going to happen if we try and make a democratic Syria, and when we leave, what's going to happen? They're going to implode just like Iraq and Afghanistan done. Sending U.S. troops equals casualties. Jonathan was saying that we need to send troops to eliminate U.S. casualties. That doesn't make any sense. Sending ground troops equals U.S. death. Like that, the death toll for the U.S. rises immediately. Yes, the Islamic State is a global worry that we all have. People have died in the U.S. because of that, but that's not even who they're saying that we should be worried about. They're saying that we should be worried about Assad's regime. The U.S. They were also talking about the oil, the Daesh oil, and but the U.S. the ally Turkey has been purchasing Daesh oil, and the U.S. has full knowledge of this and is letting it happen, which is funding the Islamic State.